Hey sis, so I'm on my walk. I just finished doing my ab challenge, and I just said I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go and make my video because I promised God that I was gonna be consistent with sharing what I have going on. And yesterday I wanted to make a post, but I was so tired. This past Sunday, my Pastor Mike Jr. had a celebration, celebrating his wins at the Stellars, and I'm gonna just say, just celebrating what God's been blessing him in his life. And as I was sitting in the Legacy Arena waiting for the show to start, I was just watching everybody that I attend church with. And I was just so in awe because everybody that I started there with in 2010, they're all moving and shaking. They're making things happen. My church is not the type of church, like, they say, the pastor driving a Cadillac and the members are starving, can't pay their bills. I don't go to that type of church. I've witnessed people's dreams come true. I witnessed people start businesses. I witnessed people traveling the world. And I would just be in boss mode, And I had to think about it and say to myself, and being very honest and transparent, with me being the dreamer that I am, with me being the dreamer, the doer that I am, there's something that was holding me back. One of my members said, "You've been going here for so long, why you not in a leadership position?" And I had to be honest with myself and be honest with him. I said, because I still got one foot in and one foot out, and I'm operating out of fear. And I realized how that set me back so long. I was sitting there the whole time, even throughout the performances. Like, I was sitting there like with tears in my eyes, like, I'm so happy and proud of my pastor, but it's just like, man, my church is cool, and to watch him perform and live out his dream. This is a dream of his. And then he also teaches us how to live out our own. But a lot of us, me personally, had my feet in the dirt. You know how somebody pulling you and you got your feet in the dirt trying to slow yourself down? Yeah, that was me. But now I'm on go mode. Because how God just literally blessed me. You guys already know my story. How for 8 years I've been praying for one thing, and overnight God gave it to me. I can't even play with him by going back and thinking about lack, thinking about negative, worrying about what other people think, worrying about what family members gonna say. All because it's something that I was going to that church, I was broken, I started going to that church. And a fire has been lit. Cause when they say you hang around certain people, y'all become like, you hang around 4 broke people, you're gonna be the 5th one. But if you also hang around 4 or 5 successful people, you're gonna be the 5th or 6th successful person. And being able to I was doing that and faithful and going to church and seeing that, but yet I wasn't believing it to happen for myself, because I always hung around people that don't think no further than what they can see in their lives. And then they not only say that for themselves, they'll put that out and make you believe it. But now I have to let you know that it's go time. It's a celebration. People probably thought that was so arrogant of my pastor to throw a whole party, a whole celebration for himself. Why not? I'm all for it. All the hard work, all the determination, all the lows, and you start winning. Why not celebrate yourself? So I wanted to go different ways with this one today, but Start celebrating yourself. Start doing little things, even if it's a small win. Even if it's a win that you got up and you walked a mile today. Even if it's a win that you accomplished something on your job. Celebrate it. And don't let nobody tell you not to celebrate your wins. Because they don't know where the hell you was when you were, where were they when you were down, when you were broken, when I was depressed. I almost let people, it took me almost a week just to get the fear out of my belly that I was blessed with something that I was worrying for 8 years, because I'm sitting here worrying about what other people were saying. And they definitely had a lot to say. Talked a lot of noise about my blessings that they didn't have nothing to do with. That they weren't even there when I was down, when I was suicidal. Nobody had nothing to do with that. Nobody was there to help me. And the main ones that was talking the noise were the main ones that wasn't there. And I almost allowed them and the enemy to distract me and make me miss the blessing that I've been praying for, that I'm actually standing in real time. Because I'm worrying about somebody who still ain't in, they don't even got a blessing for themselves. They don't even know what they want for themselves. So I'm praying for you to celebrate your wins. Don't be ashamed. Be loud, be boisterous, and praise God, because this is the beginning for me, baby. You think they hate me now? Ooh, Lord. Child, wait. But I won't stop. No, I said you can hate me now, but I won't stop now. So I'm excited to see what else God got to go with me, got to do for me. All right, that's all I'm gonna do today. Celebrate yourself. Throw a big party at the Legacy Arena and celebrate yourself. I know I love my pastor. I was sitting there with tears just watching it. And watching all my church members just moving around and doing things. You know, being bosses. Tiffany. Man, we used to hang together before we came to the Rock. I know her struggle. And now she the boss. Man, I'm all for it. Very inspirational. Very inspiring. If you missed it, you missed a treat. If this message resonated with you or it blessed you in any kind of way, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with someone that you feel that it will be a blessing to them. And if you want to be sowing to this message, Lord, go ahead and click the links below. You can purchase either my books, my Hey Sis, Let Me Talk to You books. If you want to be a blessing to the housewarming ministry, there's a link in the bio, in the bottom, to bless me with some new things, because like I told you, I'm in my blessing. And I'm just so excited about what God is doing in my life. And I pray that He's answering your prayers and you're sticking to it and you're sharing your story and you're blessing others as well. I love you guys. I love you. And I will talk to you soon. Peace.